In this video, we will learn the architecture and component stack of .NET framework. Let us start with introduction. .NET framework is a software development framework developed by Microsoft that provides a runtime environment and a set of libraries and tools for building and running applications on Windows operating system. The framework includes a variety of programming languages such as C#, F#, and Visual Basic, and supports a range of application types including desktop, web, mobile, and gaming applications. The .NET framework includes two main components: Common Language Runtime and a .NET Framework class library. Common Language Runtime, or you can say CLR in short, is responsible for managing the execution of code written in any of the supported languages, while the class library provides a large set of pre-built functions and classes that can be used to create a wide range of applications. It supports a variety of programming languages and application types. Another advantage is it provides a number of features like code access security, automatic memory management, and just-in-time compilation. .NET Framework is also designed to integrate with other Microsoft technologies such as Microsoft SQL Server, Microsoft SharePoint, and Microsoft Office, which can make it easier to build applications that work seamlessly with other Microsoft products. Overall, the .NET Framework is a powerful and versatile development platform that provides a wide range of tools and libraries for building and running applications on Windows operating system. And the first version of .NET Framework was 1.0, which came in the year 2002. In easy words, it is a virtual machine for compiling and executing programs written in different languages like C#, VB.NET, etc. It is used to develop form-based application, web-based application, and web services. There is a variety of programming languages available on .NET platform, VB.NET and C#, being the most common one. It is used to build applications for Windows, phones, web, etc. It provides a lot of functionalities and also supports industry standards. .NET Framework supports more than 60 programming languages, of which 11 programming languages are designed and developed by Microsoft, and the remaining non-Microsoft languages are supported by .NET Framework but not designed and developed by Microsoft. Next comes advantages of .NET Framework. The first one is multi-language support. .NET Framework supports variety of programming languages including C#, F#, and Visual Basic, which allows developers to choose the language that best fits their needs and expertise. Next comes cross-platform compatibility, meaning the .NET Framework can run on multiple operating systems including Windows, Linux, Mac OS, which provides flexibility in developing and deploying applications. The third one is large community. The .NET framework has a large and active community of developers who have created a wide range of resources, including libraries, tools, and documentation. Next comes security. So .NET framework includes variety of security features such as code access, security, and digital signature, which can help protect application from malicious attacks. The last one is productivity. The .NET framework includes a large set of pre-built libraries and tools that can help developers save time and improve productivity. Next, we can see disadvantages of .NET framework. The first one is Windows dependency. Although framework can run on multiple OS, it was originally designed for use on Windows operating systems, which means that it may not be the best choice for cross-platform application. The second point is large footprint. The framework has a large installation footprint, which can make it difficult to deploy applications on systems with limited storage or bandwidth. Next, the third one is licensing. Some version of .NET framework need a license, which can add to the cost of developing and deploying applications. The next one is performance. While .NET framework provides good performance for most applications, it may not be the best choice for high performance applications that need a low level access to hardware or complex algorithms. And the last one is learning curve. Although the framework is designed to be easy to use, it still has a learning curve, especially for developers who are new to the platform or to object-oriented programming in general. Next, we can see phases of .NET technology. There are three significant phases of development of .NET technology. The phase 1 is OLE technology. It is object linking and embedding. It is one of the technologies of Microsoft Component. Basically, its main purpose is to link elements from different applications with each other. The second phase is COM technology. The technology of Microsoft Windows family of OS, Microsoft COM is nothing but Common Object Model, enables various software components to communicate. COM is mostly used by developers for various purposes like creating reusable software components, linking components together to build applications, and also taking advantages of Windows services. So the object of COM can be created with a wide range of programming languages. And the third one is .NET technology. It is collection or a set of technologies to develop Windows and web application. The technology of .NET is developed by Microsoft and it was launched in February 2002 by basic definition. Microsoft New Internet Strategy. It was originally called NGWS, that is nothing but Next Generation Web Services. It is considered to be one of the most powerful, popular and very useful internet technology available today. Next we can see a question. Is a net application, is a .NET application is platform dependent or independent? Here the combination of operating system architecture and CPU architecture is known as platform. Platform dependent means the programming language code will run only on particular operating system. So a .NET application is platform dependent because .NET framework which is only able to run on Windows based operating system. The next one, the .NET application is platform independent also because of Mono framework. So using the Mono framework, the .NET application can run on any operating system, including Windows. So Mono framework is a third-party software developed by Novel company, which is now a part of Micro Focus company. It is a paid framework. Now we can see basic architecture and the component stack of .NET framework. So the basic components of .NET framework is the basic components of .NET framework are, the first one is common language runtime. It is a basic and virtual machine component of framework. It is a runtime environment in the .NET framework that runs the codes and helps in making development process easier by providing various services such as remoting, thread management, type safety, memory management, etc. Basically, it is responsible for CLR is responsible for managing the execution of .NET program regardless of any .NET programming language. It also helps in the management of code, as code that targets the runtime is known as managed code, and code that does not target to runtime is known as unmanaged code. Next comes the framework class library. So it is a collection of reusable object-oriented class libraries and methods that can be integrated with CLR called as assemblies. It is just like the header files in C, R, C++, or we can say packages in Java, just like a packages in Java. Right. In addition to CLR and framework class library, the .NET framework includes a number of other components such as common type system, common intermediate language, and just-in-time compiler. These components work together to provide a powerful, versatile development platform that can be used to build a wide range of applications. And next comes the component stack of .NET framework. So here is a picture. The first three components from the bottom are considered as a basic architecture of .NET framework, which came in the year 2005. And after this, more components were added by Microsoft in the .NET framework. That was shown in the picture. Here you have the component CLR, next component from the bottom CLR, next a framework class library, next you have a types of applications. So the types of applications, mainly the applications that are built in the .NET framework are divided into some three categories. They are WinForms, ASP.NET and ADO.NET, right? Of applications in that the first one is WinForm. No, here it is a form-based application. WinForms, they are form-based application. They are considered under this category. In simple terms, we can say it is a client-based application that read and write the file system. Next comes ASP.NET. It is a web-based application. It is a framework for web and it provides integration of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, which makes it useful to develop web applications, websites and web services. So web services were added in .NET Framework 2.0 considered as a part of ASP.NET web application. The last one is ADO.NET. It includes the application that are developed to communicate with the databases like Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, etc. So it mainly consists of classes that can be used to connect, retrieve, insert and delete data. So the next component of .NET framework is WPF. It is nothing but Windows Presentation Foundation. So it is a graphical subsystem given by Microsoft that uses DirectX. It is used in Windows-based application for rendering user interface, and it was initially released as a part of .NET Framework 3.0 in 2006 and previously known as Avalon. And the next component is WCF. So it is a Windows Communication Foundation. It is a framework for building connected and service-oriented application used to transmit data asynchronously from one service endpoint to another service point, and it was previously known as Indigo. And the next component is WF, which is called as Windows Workflow Foundation. It is a technology given by Microsoft that provides a platform for building workflow within .NET application. And the next one is CardSpace. It is a Microsoft .NET Framework software client that is designed to let users provide their digital identity to online services in a secure, simple and trusted. And the next one is LINQ. It is nothing but Language Integrated Query. It is introduced in .NET Framework version 3.5. It is a query language used to make the query for data sources with VB or C# programming language. And the next component is Entity Framework. It is an open source object relational mapping based framework that comes into .NET Framework version 3.5. It enables developers to work with database using .NET objects. So Entity Framework automates all these database related activity for the application. So Entity Framework allows the developers to work at a higher level of abstraction. And you have to note that REST and AJAX. REST is nothing but representational state transfer, and AJAX were added in .NET Framework 3.5 as an extension and services of ASP.NET for enhancing web services of .NET Framework. The next component is Parallel LinQ. It comes in .NET Framework version 4.0. It is termed as PLINQ. It provides concurrent query execution engine for LinQ. It executes LinQ in parallel such that it tries to use as much processing power on the system on which it is executed. And the next component is Task Parallel Library, TPL. It is a set of public types and APIs. It allows developers to be more productive by simplifying the process of adding concurrency and parallelism to .NET applications. And the next component is .NET API for Store or UWP apps. So in 2012, Microsoft added some APIs for creating universal Windows platform apps for Windows using C# or Visual Basic. And the last component is task-based asynchronous model. It is a model used to describe the asynchronous operation and task in the .NET Framework. So these are the component stack of .NET Framework. Thank you. Thank you.